Hello YouTube family. It's been a bit. A lot's been going on since my last video. Sorry if you hear any background noise. My husband's off and he's out there listening to the news, so it might pick up some sound from the TV. Anyway, what a day today. So I'm making this video just to update you, and I just wanted to share just a little bit about some little tips that I had, like when you have a doctor's appointment or you have like some kind of a medical test or something and you're not sure if you're allowed to wear your dentures, or if you can't wear your dentures but you have other things you want to do afterwards. And so, you know, you don't want to run back home and put your dentures in and all that. So anyway, and also maybe discuss a little bit about chronic illness and chronic pain life and denture life. So I got a hat on right now because my hair is freshly washed, and I had a DEXA scan this morning, and so I had to go, you know, no metals, no soaps, no conditioners, no hairspray. So I washed my hair, stuck it in braids, and I was going to do a video down there from the hospital, you know, take you guys with me along with my day, but the day was just like going so fast, and my husband, it was his only day off, and so I had to wait a little while for my scan once I got there, even though I was there early like I was supposed to. And I had packed me this little bag which had what I call my denture and chronic illness and chronic pain paraphernalia. That's what I call it. Yeah, and that's kind of what I wanted to share with you guys, is what I had in my bag, and just like a little tip to help you guys out, because, like, you know, being a denture wearer is a challenge, as you all know. And then you can see my face better. You see my big raccoon circles too, because I haven't been feeling well, and I'll get to that soon. So yeah, those are my big raccoon circles, and it's been a rough 15 days. Oops, I dropped something. Anyway, so yeah, so I went to my primary care doctor recently, and he ordered a DEXA scan and bone density test to test me for osteoporosis. It's in my genetics, and plus I haven't had one in a while. So, and that was on the 10th of December, and I was doing pretty good, other than going through a lot of emotional stuff, and just because I haven't been feeling good and everything, from all that vertigo stuff, up and down, you know, as you guys know from my last videos, the last few months and stuff. So anyway, so the last video I made, I was actually having a fairly good day, somewhat. On Christmas Day, I woke up, and I don't know if I said this in the last video, I'll have to go back and watch it, but if I did, forgive me. My ADHD brain likes to repeat. Sorry, this hair is bothering me. So I woke up Christmas morning. My husband was at work. I didn't feel good. I was nauseated all day, and I was supposed to go to dinner with my goddaughter and her family, and we were going to go to dinner at 5 p.m. By 5 p.m. my stomach had settled down, probably between 4 and 4:30. So we went to dinner. I ordered a chicken sandwich. What I thought I was getting was a grilled chicken sandwich. I didn't pay attention, but it was more of a breaded. I don't eat a lot of fried foods because I have a hiatal hernia. I have GERD. I produce way more acid than most people, and in 2017 I was diagnosed with severe gastritis, so I kind of have to watch stuff because my tummy is a high maintenance princess now. So anyway, and I don't drink alcohol. I've been drunk 4 times in my life, and that was when I was younger. I'm 53, almost 54, so it's been about 23, 24 years since I really had, like, got drunk, you know. So I don't drink. And with gastritis, you're not supposed to. Most people get gastritis because of drinking. I have the non-alcohol related gastritis. And anyway, so I went to dinner with them. I attempted to eat a few bites. I think I ate a few bites of my sandwich, a few fries, and then I had, sorry, I'm leaning up against my toilet and my knickknacks are just popping off the back of it because I'm leaning up against it. So anyway, and then I had a few bites of cheesecake, and I got home about a couple hours later after I got home from dinner. Sorry, that hair. I just went downhill. I was not feeling good at all. So for the last 15 days, I literally have been living on water, Jello, a few bites of applesauce, a few bites of yogurt. I tried cottage cheese a few days ago, and that's been a staple since I got dentures, and my stomach wasn't liking it. So anyway, I called my GI doctor because in 2017 I started getting sick, and I thought it was my Hashimoto's. And he ordered a bunch of scans and things like that, and what he found on the scan was umbilical hernia, but it looked like it was small, and I think I've discussed this in my other videos. But when he got in there, it was not small. Actually, more of my bowels and my intestines were hanging outside of my abdominal wall than he had saw on the film, and they were twisted and strangulated. So I am lucky to be alive and be here. So anyway, so I had been healing from that in the latter part of 2017 when I fell and tore my rotor cuff and broke my wrist. And I spent all 2018, as I've said before in my other videos, going to physical therapy and all that kind of stuff. And, just, weeding out different more foods. And I've been weeding out more foods for my Hashimoto's thyroid disease and stuff because I guess that causes gut issues too. So, usually I don't eat a lot of junk food. And, I even went way down on my chocolate because, you're not really supposed to have that when you have a high hernia and GERD and all that stuff. So I have it occasionally. And my husband just bought me a stocking with a few of my chocolates that I like. I haven't been able to eat them. And I might not be able to eat them at all. I might have to give them away to somebody, some kid or somebody. My friends or somebody, gift them to them. And that's going to suck because I love my chocolate. And like I said, I went way down. I used to eat a lot of chocolate when I was younger. But anyway, so yeah, I have just been having abdominal pain, burning pain, not able to eat. If I don't eat, I get sick. If I eat, I get sick. And my husband went and bought me papaya tablets. He bought me these lozenges that you suck on that have vitamin B6 in them that help with your stomach and all this stuff. I've had all these symptoms, bloating, the flatulence, all that kind of stuff. That's what we want to call it. I haven't had any vomiting or regurgitating, which is a good sign because I had regurgitating when I got sick with the umbilical hernia. So I think either it's an ulcer or it's just a bad attack of my severe gastritis, or possibly I picked up some kind of infection on Christmas Eve. My husband and I had pizza from Little Caesars, and I had wings with mine and he didn't. So we don't know if maybe there was something in the wings, because I didn't get like food poisoning where like you poop for hours and you're sick like that. I felt great on New Year's Eve, and my vertigo symptoms about at least a month ago or a month and a half ago started easing up, but I was still having nausea in the mornings for a few hours, and then it would ease up and I would eat still and be okay. And occasionally I'm still getting sore spots in my mouth, and I had mentioned in my last video that I have gummed a couple of things a couple of times, and I made sure that I gummed them good, so I don't think it was from that. Anyway, and with this recent being ill, the last 15 days, I haven't been able to wear my teeth much. Matter of fact, yesterday and today's the first time I wore my teeth, other than Christmas Day, because I've just been so nauseous and haven't been able to eat. I thought, what's the point? And I just didn't feel like dealing with glue because I was afraid it was going to make me sick. So I still have to call my dentist and get in for recasting. But and then, as if that wasn't enough, on New Year's Eve, my husband got off work. He had worked from Christmas Day until the 2nd of January. And on New Year's Eve, when he came home, which technically it would be New Year's Day because he didn't get home till like 3 in the morning, he was underneath a lot of stress. He had worked like 15 hours that day. We ended up in the emergency room at 5:30. He was having PVCS, which is premature ventricle syndrome, which means your heart skips a beat and stuff like that. Well, he has AFib already and cardiomyopathy, so we weren't sure what was going on. So we had to go to his heart doctor yesterday for a follow-up. And they have been wanting to take him off of his heart rhythm drug, amiodarone. He's been on it for 6 or 7 years, and it takes, in the long term, they said that it's bad for your lungs. So they've been wanting to wean him off of that, which he had not gone off of it yet because of the stressful holiday and his workload at work. So he has to have a Holter monitor at on the 21st of this month, and then he will, while he's still on that medicine, and then he will go off of it, and then they will do another Holter in about a month or two, and see how his heart does without it. And then I guess they're going to replace it with a beta blocker or something. I'm not sure. So that's been stressful. So all that could be maybe part of the issue, but my stomach issues started before that happened with my husband. And on the 17th, when he went in for his results, as I told you guys, he was going to be having a full cardiac workup. They had told us that the scar that's at the bottom of his heart that they have been investigating for a few years now, since 2008, that they have come to the assumption that it is caused from a heart attack, and they have told him that one of his arteries to his heart is blocked with scar tissue. And in that area of the heart, that most people's heart wouldn't beat, but his is pumping, wouldn't pump, and his is pumping strong. And the doctor says it's highly unlikely, highly rare, highly unusual, and he didn't understand it, but my husband's heart is pumping strong, and he is healthy. But he did say he's had a silent heart attack, and we don't know when, and they don't know when. So that's been stressful. And then, of course, my daughter had the blood transfusions, as I mentioned in my last video. And she's been sick a lot. So anyway, we're hoping to get some vacation time. Sorry. Some vacation time within the next few months to go see our kids, meet our grandbaby, and in California, see our son, and then see our daughter, and everything, because they both live out of state at the opposite ends of each other. So anyway, so yeah, that's what we've been busy with. So anyway, I might have picked up some type of gut infection, which I hope not. So I will be seeing my GI doctor on February 11th. Now they do have me on the top of the cancellation list. So if they get a cancellation, they're going to call me in sooner. And they told me that if I don't get better, or I get worse, or I start vomiting or anything like that, to go to the ER. So this is the really crazy thing. And it's happened before, because he suspected I've had a parasite before, but by the time he got in and scoped me, they were healed up to my diet. Things that I had done, like, you know, I had eliminated a bunch of foods and just went on smoothie diets and stuff. So anyway, lo and behold, I called them and I got an appointment. But yesterday I got an appointment booked for February. Yesterday, I was able to eat 2 toddler-sized meals. Then this morning, I ate some oatmeal, a half a package of the instant oatmeal. That's all that I could eat. So then we went out to the hospital, we got my scan, and I was really hungry. About 4 or 5, I told my husband, I'm really hungry. And he's like, well, you know, take you home so you can, you know, make you some soup or something that, you know, something that you can eat. I said, no, I want a grilled chicken sandwich. He's like, a grilled chicken sandwich. I said, but can you eat it? I said, I don't know if I can eat it. I said, I ate 2 toddler-sized meals yesterday. I said, I'm hangry. I said, I haven't had much food in 15 days. I said, I'm really hungry. I said, and I go, I want to eat something. I said, I want to grilled chicken sandwich. I said, I'll take a couple bites. If I can't eat it, you can eat it. He's like, okay. So we go to Burger King, and they were closed. I guess their system was down, so they couldn't take any orders, so they told us we're sorry. So I said, well, let's go to Subway. They have a roasted chicken sandwich. And I haven't had Subway since E-Day back in June. So this next, in a few days, the 11th of this month, will be 7 months post E-Day for me. Woohoo, I made it. And I'm still having all these other health struggles. So, you know, I told my husband I didn't think that my stomach problems were related to me having my teeth extracted or anything like that, because I've been very careful about gumming any type of food, you know. And that's the reason why, because I was afraid of getting sick. Because when you have Hashimoto's and you have leaky gut or all the other gastritis, GERD, all the kind of stuff that I have, it permeates the lining of your stomach. It can permeate the lining of your stomach, and then you get food outside and it doesn't break down, and you get bacteria and you get infections. So that's always one of my concerns, is either an ulcer or that happening. So lo and behold, today, like I said earlier, I couldn't eat much. I ate a half a package of the instant oatmeal, and I was full, like I ate a 7-course meal. I was starving come 5 o'clock. So he took me to Subway, and I got the roasted chicken sandwich, and I got it with a little bit of mayonnaise, avocado, some spinach, and tomato. And I know they say you're not supposed to eat tomato with gastritis and things, but they have never bothered me. But I thought, let's just try and see. You know, I pretty much have been on a water, jello, applesauce kind of diet for the last 15 days, you know, almost. It's been 15 days. So anyway, so I had her cut it in half. So I told my husband, you know, if I can't eat the rest, you can eat it. So she cut it in half for me, and I had told him I want to try Subway anyway, because I haven't had Subway since before E-Day, or actually probably before even then. So, woohoo, guys! I ate the whole 6-inch sub, and I had a little bit of garlic herb oil, which is made out of olive oil on it, and I had no problems biting it, chewing it. My denture stayed in. I had no, like when I bit down, pain or anything like that. And so that made my day. That was the highlight of my day today, because as you can see the circles, I have not been feeling good at all. I mean, this is me raw and transparent. And I showed up for my DEXA scan today, no teeth in, all that, without my hat on. I'm not going to take my hat off because my hair is just atrocious. But yeah, so yeah, and for those of you out there that pray, please pray for me, because I don't know what's going on with the gut. I'm just praying that if it was some kind of a infection, that it's passed and I'm okay. I pray that it's nothing more serious. So I'm due for a colonoscopy. Woohoo, that's what I'm getting for my 54th birthday, which is next month. So he most likely will want to do an upper scope too. I call that the rotisserie chicken, when they do both ends. Those of you that are young and don't know what that is, well, you'll figure it out someday. Anyway, so I'll keep you guys posted on what's going on there. So needless to say, I just have not been feeling well, so I haven't been able to make any more tutorial videos or to get on. But I just wanted to hop on and just let you guys know that since my last video, I got really sick, and I've been down since then. And yeah, so tomorrow I'm going to call the dentist and see about recasting and stuff, because I noticed that the stuff that they had put inside my dentures, although I keep my dentures very clean, I noticed that it is starting to turn colors. It's been in there for a few months now. So, and we're at that point where we need to recast, because without the adhesive at all, my denture just falls down. And today, when I was trying to put these in down there at the hospital in the bathroom, I was coming down and I was trying to get the glue to stick, and I finally got some suction up there. But I wanted to show you guys, and that's my health update and my husband's health update, so pray for him and pray for me. And I just wanted to show you guys, I have this little bag that I got when I got a mammogram a year ago, whatever. But anyway, so I had to take a bunch of stuff for my stomach in case I got sick while we were out, like Gassets, Pepto-Bismol. And since I couldn't wear deodorant and all that stuff, I took my powder, my deodorant, pain patches for my back, my little TENS unit that I have on, you know, that you guys, that I wear for my pain. So, stick it there right now. So if you're chronically ill and have chronic pain issues, you know, whenever I even go out on a day trip, sometimes, you know, I don't know, you know, I might be feeling really great, but all of a sudden I might have pain or something like that. And right now, with my stomach. I'm not even taking ibuprofen. I mean, I can't take pain meds. I told you guys before that I'm multiple chemical sensitive, MCS. And lately I have been skipping my aspirin that I take for my heart health, and it's just preventative that I take it. And I haven't been taking ibuprofen at all because of my stomach issues. So, and that's another thing that I thought maybe it could be because our weather cooled down and my right hip has just been killing me. So I've had to take quite a bit of ibuprofen, but I usually take it with either almond milk or applesauce or yogurt or pudding or a meal to protect my stomach. So, and I don't think I took any more than I normally have, but I've been having to take ibuprofen for years, so who knows? Maybe things are changing in my stomach all of a sudden. But anyway, I wanted to show you guys what I did for my dentures. But yeah, for my Spoonies though, my Spoonies, my chronically ill tribe, I just take some kind of a little tote bag or something, backpack or tote bag or whatever, for anything that I might need, like pain patches. My 10 unit was in there. I didn't have it on when I went down there. So I showered the night before and then braided my hair, and so I didn't have any lotions and all that stuff on, you know. And they told me no metal, but then when I got down there, I told them, should I remove my nose ring? And I had a little pill, you know, old pill bottle that I washed out and to take it out real quick. And they're like, oh no, because they just scanned, I guess, they just scanned me from the pelvis down. So anyway, yeah, you just pack like anything that you might need on a trip, either whether it's a day trip, you know, to a doctor's, like sometimes we have to go to Vegas for doctors, or if it's another town an hour away, half an hour away, you know, you have your little bag and just take whatever you think that you might need. Like if you have a flare or something happens, you just put it in the bag, right? And so today I was prepared like for any chronic pain issues that happen. And then I was going to go to my friend's to pick up some essential oil, peppermint essential oil, to help with my stomach that I got from her, but I bought from her. And so she lives out in the opposite end of town than I do. So I told my husband, you know, we were going to go to the store. Sorry. And we had some things that we had to do. So I said, well, I don't want to come back home and have to put my dentures in and this and that. I said, so why don't I just take my stuff with me? So, you know, so what I did was I took this little Tupperware container here, and it's kind of a mess right now, not packed as nicely as it was when I left because I used it and then I just threw everything back in. So what I did was yesterday when I took my dentures out, I took them out, I put them in my little containers with my Efferdent tablet, and then this morning I got up and I brushed them, you know, got them all clean and everything, the rest of the stuff off with my denture paste. And then I put them in here with some water, and I didn't want them to leak because if you put them in a Walmart bag, they tend to leak. So I took this, had my dentures in there, and I had one of my Tupperware, like, well, it's not really Tupperware, it's a Walmart one, it's generic Tupperware. And I put my dentures in there. I normally don't have them in the same cup, but put them in there with some water. And then I put my poly grip in there instead of bringing my powder like I usually use for the top. I just said I only want to deal with one adhesive. So I brought my cream because I didn't know how long we were going to be out. So I got my poly grip cream, I put that in there. And then I got one of my little baby washcloths so I could dry my dentures when I took them out of there. And everything, because I didn't know if the paper towels are rough, if they would scratch them, right? So anyway, and then I took this empty pill bottle that we had, and I took Q-tips, and then my Sebum patch that I have 2 spots, one on top and one on the bottom where I use a patch. So I cut them to the size that I needed the night before and put them in here. And the Q-tips, this one's a little shorter than the Q-tip, but that's okay. I didn't care if the Q-tip bent a little. And then I put those in there, and I had actually folded this up tiny and put it in there, so I have my patches and my little thing. And then I stuck it all in here and put my lid on it and threw it in my little bag here. And, you know, off we went to have my DEXA scan. And like I said, I'm going to video from down there. I made my video from down there. I had told my husband I brought a change of clothing to put on because what I wore down there for the DEXA scan couldn't have zippers or buttons or anything. And so I didn't really have, like, as we live in the desert, and it's usually really warm. And my 2 sweatpants outfits are like really old, and I was going to wear them, but then I would have to take the jacket off and it would have been kind of cold. And then I had a medal on, I guess, where the tie goes through sweatpants. So what I did was I wore like these like yoga pant things, and I wore like this lightweight shirt, and went and had my scan. And then I had packed this shirt and my jeans that I have on, and had put them in the van. And then, so I went in the bathroom with my little bag, and I had sent my husband when I was having the scan. I told him, oh, why don't you go look at the antique store, because he wanted to go look at this antique store that was selling some vinyl records. He wanted to go see if there was anything he was interested in. So anyway, I went to the one bathroom, but it was like where there's more than one stall. So I thought, while I was using the bathroom, I thought, I have a nice counter here for me to like put paper towels and make it sterile and everything. But there's people coming in the bathroom. I really don't want to glue my teeth in front of everybody. So they have these other bathrooms that are like family bathrooms. So I went to that handicapped family bathroom and was in there. And so I have my paper towels out, triple paper towels all over the sink, and so that I kept everything sterile with my hands and stuff like that. And so got my teeth in, and then my husband told me he was back. I told him, I'm gonna be in the bathroom, put my teeth in, and then he bought me my clothes, and so then I put my clothes on, changed my clothes. I had clothes on, but changed into my other set of clothes that I have on now, into the other bathroom towards the front, in that handicap bathroom, and then we went off to my friends. And then after that, we went and had the chicken sandwich and everything. So, yeah, but I just wanted to show you guys that, that's what I did. So, like, if you're going somewhere and you have to get up early, you have to go to the hospital, and you're having a procedure done, or you're having, like a, just like a DEXA scan or an x-ray or whatever. And then afterwards, you have things that you want to do, you have errands to run or whatever. All you could do, just get yourself a little, you can use a plastic baggie, some kind of a Ziploc, clear lock bag or whatever, a plastic baggie or whatever. I did this because it was sterile, even though I don't have wounds and sutures, and I'm almost 7 months into, because I have autoimmune disease, and since I knew I was going to be in a hospital bathroom, I was really afraid about anything getting, so I had everything lock, stock, and barrel in here. So, yeah, so that's what I did, and then I went about and away, because, that's another thing I was going to talk about is, it's pretty challenging to adjust to your new normal, as you all know who are denture wearers that are either going through it right now, just starting to go through it, or that you're veterans. Getting used to our new normal and doing this and that, and it could be stressful. And the first time I had to go out of the house without my dentures for some kind of a test, because the whole time that I've been healing from surgery, I've had one thing after another going on. Most of you that have been following me and have watched me from the beginning know that I have had one health issue after another, rather it involved my mouth, my jaw, or my chronic pain issues or whatever. And now we had the gut issues. We have neurological things going on. I had a fall. Like, I've had one thing after another. So, yep, guys, I'm still having health issues and health things come up on this journey. I mean, 7 months have gone by so fast, let me tell you. It didn't seem like it at first, but these last few months ever since the 3rd month, it seems like things are just flowing by. But I had quite a lot of healing in my mouth. Something that I noticed this last week is on this side. This is the side where I had the bone and gum graft before I ever had my teeth extracted years ago by my periodontalist, and my wisdom tooth was, I think, on this side right there. I kept feeling something in my mouth on top, and when I feel my gum here, it's almost like I feel like I have half a tooth in there still. I don't know. I've also been getting I don't know if I'm getting phantom pains or if I'm just getting nerve pains, but I've been getting random pains every now and then in my gum and stuff like that. I know that my friend Cha-Cha's Chiclets, hey girl, she had phantom pain. So I don't know if that's what I'm having or if it's just nerves for my TMJ or what, but I'm going to have them check that out and tell me what that is, because when I wiggle my gum, it like wiggles, like it's under the gum. I swear it feels like a tooth, unless that's that big huge bone spur. Anyway, but yeah, so today I ate a Subway sandwich, a 6-cent Subway sandwich. I had spinach on that thing, tomatoes. I think I told you guys in the beginning. It was really good, so I'm like really happy. It's just really weird. I feel crazy because for the last 15 days, my husband could tell you, my friends, everybody who's been following me on my Instagram and some can tell you, my pictures and everything. I've been really sick. So I don't know, but I'm still being mellow with the diet. I'm gonna watch seriously, like even more so what I'm eating, because I don't like being sick, and I'm not gonna eat something that I love because if it's gonna bother my stomach, because it's not worth it. I mean, I've had enough going through with the denture thing, as you all know well. So yeah, yeah, that's what's going on, guys. So hopefully I will be feeling better soon and be able to make more tutorial videos. But I just wanted to hop on and touch base with you guys, let you guys know what's been going on, why I've been MIA, and just let you know as soon as I can. I'll make some more tutorial videos, and I'll keep you guys posted on what's going on with me and my husband. And little shy bug is wanting some cuddle time. He's in here snoozing on the floor. He's missed me because I've been out and about the last 2 days. I took hubby to the doctor, and then I had to have that stuff. So I got the mammogram coming up, and then I see my GI doctor in February, unless he gets me in sooner. And fingers crossed I won't have to go to the emergency room, and that my gut continues to do well, because today was the best day within the last 15 days. So I just pray. So I am like a baby in the stomach, and I am doing everything I can not to aggravate it. Anyway, I'm gonna go and spend the rest of the evening with my hubby, and I will talk to you guys later. Just hang in there, Spoonies and Denture family. Don't give up and stay strong, okay? You got this. Peace out.